What a pleasant way. I'd like to welcome you to KMTV this afternoon, and you are just on the right platform. And so we are coming to you from the home of the first and best student, and she happens to be a female who topped the WASSCE in Liberia. And so this is her home. She's called Blessing JALIEBA. So as you can see, this home has this inscription, the first. Let's go there and see. Let's go there and see. This home has on this gate, and which of course is the garage door, the first best WASSCE candidate in Liberia 2020. So we want to know, who is she? Many of us just saw her photo on the social media, and then we have not heard from her. Some of us know her in person, but as for me, I do not know her, and so this is the reason for which we have come at her home here on the Kesali Boulevard Road. And so let's take a walk in and to see who is this Blessing JALIEBA. Thanks for watching KMTV, and keep sharing the video so that others can join us and see this Blessing JALIEBA. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Who? Wow, you are Rufina, and we are at the home of Blessing. Where is Blessing, by the way? Who are you to Blessing?
She's my kid sister and my elder sister.
Wow, so this is KMTV, and we are live here, and so we want to see her. Is she home?
Yeah,
Okay, so can you please usher her as we await? So folks, keep sharing the video as we await to see Blessing JALIEBA. Wow, wow, wow. Here comes Blessing. And so this is your first and best. She happens to be a female candidate who topped recent WASSCE in Liberia. So it's a good news for you. And so welcome to KMTV. I want to be precise as to whether you are Blessing, because I came across different person thinking that she was actually Blessing. So are you Blessing?
Yes, I'm Blessing.
Okay, so thank you. And so we are on the right full point. So Blessing, by the way of introduction, my name is Ayesin Diva, and I work for KMTV. And so your photo, as we speak, is trending all over social media as the best candidate of WASSCE 2020. And the matter of fact, you happen to be a female. So tell us a little bit about you, just a brief information about you before going to the entire WASSCE issue.
First of all, by way of introduction, because on place for most people want to be JALIEBA, that's my middle name. So my full name is Blessing JALIEBA. Yeah, and I attended the Teresa Convent, but I'll be coming out this year by grace of God. So at first, when I was in the 11th grade, I contested as vice president at Teresa Convent Catholic High School. And when I was promoted to the 12th grade, I became the president of the school. So when we were going through this WASSCE, it was at first I was nervous to take the whole WASSCE, but it was a little frightening because all of the bad news we've been hearing for the past 2 years, and our years later here. So it was a little frightening, and I was nervous as well, but by the grace of God, my pastor offered a special prayer that soon the people will sit the WASSCE. Yeah, and I just believe God. Although I never had the expectation that I was going to come first in the entire country, which is so amazing and I'm truly proud of. But I had that faith that I was never going to sit or do a resit or whatever. But I believe that I was going to pass at least 5 subjects, and I'll be capable of attending college sooner or later.
Now, when we came, we freshly saw someone who said they are your elder sister, if you mind. So now, it draw my attention as to Blessing should be a little girl and finding herself in this position. So one may want to know as to what's your exact age? Are you?
Yeah, I'm 17 years of age.
Wow, 17 years of age. So now, coming to the issue of your schooling, how has it been for you? What kind of student are you? Or because you stay in school, so from your elementary level up to the senior class.
I've been a very renowned student within my institution. My past school I attended was So Louis Preparatory School is located at Downsville, Benny Stop. Yes, I just attended my kindergarten year and I stopped in the first grade and I received a double promotion. I never sat down in the second grade. I received a double promotion there where I was enrolled at the Teresa Convent High School. And from there I've been a very smart student that all of my teachers knew me and they still know me up to now. Yeah, and they know me to be a very good student. Yeah.
So folks watching want you to be a bit audible so that they can get
Sorry
what
for my
yes,
small voice.
yeah. So okay. So now let's go to this issue about wax. When it comes to wax, many a time people are frightened. You know, even me when I was in high school, I was praying strongly that I shouldn't meet up with wax. My prayer was, okay, we should be the last group of people to do WAG, and then the other can follow to do wax. So
Yes. I have a friend in my class here. She and I will pray to God help us to get, a scholarship also.
who is that friend?
Her name is Comfort Jackson. Yes. She and I always used to talk, so at least I hope my mom can sing for me, so at least I can end up in the US in order for me to not save the WASSCE. Yeah, but we were so nervous and afraid, but as time goes by, when we sat over the paper, though some things were strange, majority of the things can go over the instructors that we have at Convent, Teresa Convent. Yeah, they were very open with us, and they told us a whole lot that we were able to do an excellent job on our WASSCE. Yes. So we're very nervous at first, but as times go by, each and every day we go on the campus, we sat the WASSCE. Yeah, we'll be a little frightened, but we did our best and came victorious by God's grace.
Were you actually anticipating coming as the best
No.
candidate,
No.
despite
I did.
your brilliant performance
Yes.
down the line?
Yes, I did had a faith that I was going to pass at least 5 subjects. Yes, so I can never sit or do a resitter, but just the grace of God and God's divine favor, I was able to come first in all of the Republic of Liberia.
So, where were you exactly when the result was being announced on Friday?
Yes, I also bake a cake here at home, so my aunt sent me to buy eggs. So when I went on the road to buy the eggs, I came back, I looked at my phone, I saw varieties of missed calls. Yes, then my brother came running from his room. He said, your WASSCE result? I said, I don't know, but people announced that it will be announced today, which was Friday, this one Friday. Yeah. So then he said, but one of my friends texted me to get me with gift. She texted my brother, she said that you do what? I said, what? What did you say? I did do what? She said, yes, you do what? So right away I put credit in my phone and we went online. Then when I entered my classroom group chat on Messenger, there was a lot of congratulations there and everything was referring to me. So I was like, wow. And people suggested KMTV that they were recording it that day. So right away we went on Facebook and searched for KMTV and were able to watch the live video and my name was announced to be the first.
Now, during the COVID-19, we had many students. I did a research wherein students were like sitting home, not doing anything. They feared that COVID-19 were going to clear the entire population, so they were studying. So, what exactly were you doing during the COVID-19?
Yes, at times I study, at times I relax, but most often I'll like just go on my phone and play with my phone all day. At times I never had a productive day because COVID just ruined everything. People were lost, people were traumatized, and I too was traumatized with all of what was going on. Yeah, people were so afraid. Wasn't going to church, nothing. So I was like, what? And within that time, within that period of time, people in school could close on March 16 on Saturday for my boy's birthday. Yeah, before school could close, we're taking our exam, our work. How we can take people to do our final at the St. Teresa Convent. So I was like, what? Within a period of time, while we're taking our work and things just caught up like that. For to go back to like real study it was very much difficult and very much hard. Yes. So I at times when you take your copy book, I took my copy book, tell the real and say, I want to school open or school resume. Or if I won't be able to complete our 12 year old, people just graduate us like that. So that was the thought I had most of things. So like I was just like suffering from JALIEBA in the state of JALIEBA. I don't know what to do. So that was just it.
Now, there are some people when you see a female top wax, they are like, well, it's not true, man. It's not true. They got the perception like sometimes people pay money, to obtain the result. Yeah. So, what exactly did you do?
For me, I just have it that I don't have any family members that I know that works with the government or works for Ministry of Education. So my case is very different. My mom is in the States. My father passed away when I was in the third grade.
I have my sympathy.
Yeah, thank you. And my life has just been it going to school, coming back from school. And right after the last result, there was so a lot of expectations, and there was so a lot of the students, my class, and we used to sit down and discuss. So said, usually I would say, let's just leave the thing to God. Yeah, anything happens, it happens. You don't have control or anything. I was very surprised to hear that I Dux of WASSCE and I came first in Liberia.
So you were actually surprised?
Yes.
That you came as the #1 person?
Yes.
So one would say then meaning you weren't sure of what you did on the test?
I was actually sure, but with the results that we've been receiving for the past 2 years, even people that are very brilliant, genius, scholars around here, they will sit in the test and they fail. They'll always come up with not a flying colors, so come up very poorly, and people will be like, what, this girl that I know or this boy that I know, like they won't did this in the WASSCE. So that was shocking.
Most often the best student in high school or in a class normally don't perform well on WASSCE. So now what encouragement do you have out there for so many girls? There should be a clearing call for women, especially girls who are in high school and universities, because the first is a female, the second is a female, the third is a female, so female dominant. So what motivation can you give out there to?
I would just like to say, girls, believe in yourself. Nothing is impossible. We can go above our limits. We can do more than what our best. We can do more than what we can do. Just believe in yourself, and above all, trust in God. And just be excellent. Believe what you can do and do your best. That's all.
So how do you feel sometimes moving in the street now? Like you are almost like a public figure. Now you moving, people say, oh, here's the girl who top WASSCE. Here's the girl who top WASSCE.
Since the WASSCE result have been released, I haven't go out in the street. But today at church, because I wanted to get testimony, because this is a very great thing that God has done. So yes, I was really surprised. People calling me, oh, can I have a photo of you? Can I take a picture with you? Can I have your number? Can we be in communication? Yeah. And even online, there are so many text messages on my phone right now. I'm not able to go through all of them.
I struggle the whole of last night section as to how can I get to blessing, not wanting to be the one to be asking people. So it's like journalists know everything. So yes. I did research last night. So you saw the time that I call you in the early morning hours. So, and so you have a lot of people now going to your inbox, adding you to friend. how do you use the internet when it comes to the issue about Facebooking? There are a lot of people who their attention is more of like on Facebook as
Yeah.
compared to doing research and other things.
I use the internet very wisely because I just don't go there to just post picture and just allow people to see my view. At times I look for opportunities too because with my ongoing to college into the larger society now, I should be looking for scholarship. I should be looking for better opportunities that can help me build up my life there outside in the future. So yes, at times if I go on Facebook, if I post not all the comments, because some people just come into an inbox to just know you, and but don't have anything to give you or don't have anything to offer you.
Yeah, most
So
often they say
yes,
once you post a photo as a female, oh,
yes,
she's
and
beautiful, she's
cute, all
yeah,
kinds
all
of
the so
comments. So I don't really entertain those comments, but rather I give privilege to those that I know would help me and would build me up.
now the issue about taking entrance is out of the question that one may want to ask at any
Actually,
university in Liberia. So now, are you thinking about going to school here in Liberia, or you got ambition of leaving this country?
yeah, I do have an ambition of taking this function, but I want to attend a higher education
But we got
outside.
higher institutions here that are providing
But
higher education.
I don't think it meets my standard, or I don't think it meets, what I really want. Because the education, I really want to learn and be able to support my family and to be able to give my family a meal.
So who do you want to be as we speak, career-wise?
Yeah, I want to become a gynecologist.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
think living in Liberia will mean nothing for you?
Yes, because I believe there are other good institutions out there. Because our educational system in this country is actually very bad. It's poor.
This is the same education system that is creating you as the best
Yeah.
student of wax.
Yes, but I actually do appreciate, though there are actually some good teachers, some good instructors, especially within the private schools and the Catholic schools. You actually find good instructors and people who learn. Because you see those that are teaching right now, the good instructors, they actually have a future, they actually have a dream out there, but they can fulfill it within the society that we find ourselves. But so they just end up going in the institutional sector to be able to educate other students as well. But for them to achieve further education, at times it can be so difficult unless they have an opportunity to travel or to go somewhere to achieve better education.
So, what was your encounter with teachers from maybe the senior high level up to 12th grade? Because I don't want to say this, but I'm doing a research on teachers who normally embarrass female students in school. The issue about sex for grade, money, and what have you. Did you at any point in time?
No, I never encountered such because I was actually a great student. I'm not bragging about myself, but yes, if you count me, I'll be among the first five in my class. Yes, so I was actually a good student. So people know my potentials. They know my abilities. So even at times, like if I went to school late and I was able to submit my assignment in time, they will allow me to submit my assignment without any deduction because they know who I am. So it was okay. I had a great encounter with my teachers. Whenever I'm liking something, I go to them, oh, Mr. or Miss, please, can you please, explain this to me clearer so I can understand it. So, and it will be very nice to explain it so at least I can understand better.
Being that kind of good student, were you or are you bringing people after you in the school as we speak currently in St. Teresa Convent, where like you have a group of girls that you say, oh, I want you all to be in the same footpath with me?
Yeah, there are actually a lot of good students there in Convent. A girl there, her name is Musu Mendi Masa. She's actually a very good student. She and I have been in communication as well. And she said just like, I want for you to tutor me as well. Get all of that. But she actually a very good student within her class. Yeah. And have a lot of good students there as well. There's a girl in 10th grade, but she's now promoted to 11th grade. Her name is Romina. But I don't know her last name. I can't actually remember her last name. She's actually a very good student.
So if you were given the opportunity to go to school in Liberia, tuition free and everything, will you take that?
I can really answer that question. because I don't know what's unfolding right now. So, but if I was given an opportunity, I don't know, but
What do you want? So
I want to go
if you
abroad
were to
to
be
study.
given the chance to see what people should do for you, what do you want?
I'll tell them if I order them from the obtain further education. I don't know obtain further education from this country. I want to travel abroad. Yes, either to the States, America, or maybe Europe to obtain further education.
What's your plan for Liberia? Though you want to go abroad to study, but what's your plan for Liberia?
That's why I want to go abroad to study because I want for Liberia to be a better nation, a good environment that people can learn without being under stress, learn freely, and be able to express their thoughts that people will accept it and go by it. Because the thing I'm researching, most people don't actually value people, the thoughts of students. Most of the time, teachers are always right than the students.
Now, so before we climax this special interview with you, there is one question that is in the box, and we're going to release that. So, but do you have any other thing to say out there to friends, institution, social grouping that you were actually a part of?
Yes. To my school, my instructors, and my administration, I just want to say a very big thank you to you all for the knowledge that you guys imparted within me. It actually helped me a lot. So by the help of God, now I'm at the top of the country right now, thank God. And to my friends and other groups that are in this group, Rainbow, is very much educated and godly. Yes. And then praying, fasting, working the things of God, and by the grace of God, I'm here today. At least I'm a little of principles. I go by what I believe in, and my yes is my yes, and my no is my no. And to my other friends who've been supporting me from day one, not the fake ones, but the ones that always